Thank you for the listeners, the watchers. Thanks for the reposts, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow the pages, and yeah.
Big up everyone that's been inside. Everyone's
No.
Whoa.
Everyone wants
inside. Like Jada and Will's the situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Jada was caught tanning in August in the open relationship scandal, and then she brought herself to that red table talk, in which basically, I don't know if you lot have watched it. She's basically just manipulated Will to agree with everything she's saying on the thing, to where I think it's just dread. Yeah, she's there saying in front of him, like, yeah, I felt good healing somebody. And it's like, in other words, you felt good, like seeing an ex-brother. Like, let's not mask like this word entanglement and all of that. She's getting into all these wordings. Yeah, let's just call a spade, innit? You know what I'm saying?
I think I disagree with you. You know.
Wow, I'm with you on this.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to go.
I think I disagree.
I want to go with you on this one. So, you think how I asked that question? Do you think it's 50-50 in this side? Nah, seeing that, do you think it's still 50-50?
No, I don't. I can tell that she dominate. Like her seeing my man and how she's speaking to Will, you can tell there's guilt written on her face. How she's talking to him as well. Like, he's there saying like, yeah, you know, like, we were kind of done. And she was like, no, we were done.
Yeah. And
it's like, yo, like, I'm sure he would have said that. And then he's there saying, oh yeah, we were done. And it's like, yo, like, you can tell that she's proper trying to cover her own back and make it seem like, yeah, there was nothing wrong with what I did. And then basically what I think as well, what's annoying, is that if it was the other way around, it would be completely different. Yeah, if Will got caught seeing, I don't know, Cardi B, let's just saying someone in the industry, you get me? Will got caught having an affair with Cardi B, everyone would be like, oh my god, poor Jada, oh, you need to leave him, all the girls on Twitter and all of that would be doing all the most. You need to leave Will, all guys are the same. Nah, it's the other way around. I'm hearing words like entanglement. I've never heard that word in my life.
Do you think...
No, it's true.
No, yeah, it was an entanglement, fam. No. Yeah, of course it was an affair. Of course I do.
Okay, because the way that I'm seeing it, the way I'm looking at it is that...
I know what you're going to say.
What one?
You're going to say, yeah, and excuse me, I think the perspective that you're going to say, if I'm saying it right, is going to be how they want to perceive it to the public and make people think in a naive way that, oh, we weren't actually together, so, you know, we both know that we were both technically single, so I started seeing him perfectly in the date range that we were broken up, so we both know that it wasn't cheating. Whereas I think that's an easy cop-out, because it's like, of course you're going to say that. So, like, because, you get me?
So the man think she was doing this, and Will was just at home eating ice cream, crying, watching Fresh Prince of it.
I don't think he was crying, because did he know?
Yeah, because remember, August went to him and says, I've already spoke to Will. So like, August and Will had this conversation, and they didn't even say that was wrong. She just said, you can't give permission for who I can see.
Yeah.
But August did say that he spoke to Will.
Yeah.
And said X, Y, Z. So Will was clearly aware, innit?
Yeah.
I think personally, the way that I'm looking at it is, if they were separated or whatever, or if they are in an open situation, August was doing whatever he was doing with Jada. Will was doing his thing.
Which isn't confirmed.
Whoever Will was...
That's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just an assumption.
Yeah, no, it is. But then everything's an assumption, because I don't think that what they've told us is face value, as if, like, kind of what you were saying, innit? Like,
yeah.
They're going to want to spin
it up a bit.
To make it look a certain type of way. But then I just find it hard to believe that August will have this conversation.
Let's just go
and then he's not going to be doing anything. Like, he's going to be at home, pissed, upset and whatever. And she's going to have a full... Remember, she's had a relationship, you know, like so she was actually seeing my man.
Yeah.
No, she didn't say relationship.
She did. She said,
because
whatever,
he came
and then
into the second bit.
He said, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You get me? So like, yeah, but then she admitted it was a relationship. You get me? Under some pressure. So the way I'm looking at it is, she's a little bit manipulative in a way, but I think that they were both doing their thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So I don't agree with that, man.
So if you think if that was in a man in that situation,
then everyone's going to give him the benefit of that and say, no, well, Jada, I presume Jada would have been seeing Mrs. Unknown, which is yet to be confirmed. He could have been completely chilling at home, not seeing nobody in this whole situation.
I'm only saying that based off the fact that August said that they spoke. August said that they spoke.
But that
August
doesn't
said that he said-
insinuate that Will was seeing someone. That doesn't mean that Will
It
wasn't
don't,
still
but then
wounded.
it don't. But then it insinuates that they weren't in a situation to where, fam, like I don't care who, even if you weren't seeing anybody, no one can come to any of you and say, yo, just to make it weird, I'm doing this. You get me?
Yeah.
So he clearly wasn't invested in the situation at that time. So whatever she did was fucking whatever she did. You get me? I just think it's because he came out, because August came out and said I did X, Y, Z. It's looking a certain type of way. I might not have all the facts. We're only going off what he said and what man can really string together. And obviously the celebrities, they're gonna try and do some form
Save the image.
of damage control and do the whatever. And
Yeah.
you get me?
But she was saying that he came around, and then obviously like
Yeah.
she wanted to go to him to heal.
Yeah.
Like
That's mad.
Yeah, he was sick at the time.
Yeah, because they had a pre-existing relationship, not just like them two.
Yeah,
August and the whole family had a pre-existing relationship. you get me? So like they was already in some form of relationship.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying it's like mad to say, oh, like it's all negative what she's done, even though it looks bad.
I never said
But it's
negative.
like man don't know. Man can only presume of because what she said and because
I'm not saying it's negative.
No, I'm not.
I'm saying she's a manipulative person.
Yeah.
She's preyed on him, bro.
Yeah, keep it real. She knows the
she groomed
situation.
him.
She knew it was vulnerable.
If you was 40
Yeah.
and I'm 20 as a girl,
Yeah.
and you, okay,
Well, the
we'll
same
go into
age.
facts and you
Yeah.
can think it. How old was she?
probably about
40, yeah?
About 40, yeah.
You did that to a woman. You would not be in the same way as a public eye.
No, you
as a
wouldn't.
man. No,
Not
you
at
would
all.
not.
She's
No
grooming
way.
in what way though? Like
She knew. She said she wanted to. She
Heal.
liked you. She said something about
She
healing.
likes healing
Healing
people.
people. Yeah. And
yeah,
then
but then where's the grooming coming in then?
huh? The grooming.
What, he's
he
made
was,
out,
he
yeah?
was vulnerable. He
Yeah,
was
and you
vulnerable.
basically.
That's how you get. That's how certain men prey on girls.
Yes.
In a vulnerable
Yes.
state.
Yes.
Because he's in a vulnerable state.
And how they described he was sick. They knew that.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was sick.
Yeah, you get
Spinning
me.
it
So it's
as
like he was
sick.
sick, and next thing you know, you're in a relationship with him. So like, I know what you're saying. Carry on.
Yeah, and then she's saying, "Oh, I've gone to thingy. Like I liked to heal people, and it healed me in a way." So she's gone over to him to get healed off a sick person. That don't sound right. How can a sick person
She
heal
said she
you?
ain't felt good in a
Yeah.
long time.
But then this is why I'm saying that it's all assumption because I can hear what you're saying. If what you're saying is they started a sexual relationship when he was in a sick, vulnerable position,
No, not he.
then
She
I
wouldn't
can
know.
then I can see why he's saying that she manipulated him. That's us assuming.
Mm.
You get me? Remember, he could have been, like I said, Will knew that he was sick anyway. Cause I'm just going to what he said. He said when August first came around, he was sick. That means that he was about, like, he was around when he was feeling this way.
Yeah.
That family's obviously helped him through this.
Mm.
You get me? When he helped him through that, he could have been of sound body and mind, could have been doing his thing with other people, writing music, doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
And then, because they've got a pre-existing relationship, they've got something then happened after that. You get me?
No, but
So-
she didn't say that though. She said it. She said it as it all happened in one motion. He came around. He was sick, and then she wanted to heal him, and then it kind of went into an entanglement.
Yeah, that's what.
That's what she said.
I don't know if that's...
Yeah, there was no like, oh, he came in, we didn't speak for a while, and then we went into a relationship. It was like a. Do you get me?
And then she just brushed him off, like.
And now she's
people are
saying, yeah, and now she's like,
And I'm seeing tweets saying that like women saying that he's like kind of corny for coming out and speaking up.
but if it was
I
on,
think he is going for going out speaking of that.
This is a problem.
But
with
what if
men.
he feels-
that's not thingy?
yeah, but what if he feels like he's been abused?
It's been groomed. That's a woman would say the same thing. If a woman was in a
I
vulnerable
just
state
don't
and
get
seen what
how
happened,
he could be like abused, like
no,
even-
sure.
Yeah.
They can be.
No, I hear you
abused.
still.
He's saying it like that. And this is a problem in men.
Alright then, no.
Why men have a lot of bad
No, I
mental health
agree with
because
you.
he can't come out and say where
Without
it looks
people
like
saying
he's
it's
a corny.
corny.
R&B, it's all corny anyway.
Yeah.
You will be a corny guy.
Yeah.
Like it's like Drake. Drake, man was saying Drake's corny,
Yeah.
but man are listening to Drake in
And
the
in the
back.
feelings.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
listening
yeah.
to him. Like, but no one at first when he was about was like trying to say, "Yeah, I listen
No,
to
I
Drake
agree
and
with
bump
you.
me." It's the same thing.
Yeah,
like,
because-
he's came out.
Mm.
I think he's probably
I
a
think
bit
he's done
better
well
in his
for that.
place. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
done well for that
He's
still.
come back out in his face like he's probably healed or whatnot. Healed, and like he's thinking, "Yo, I can speak about it."
Of course
Like,
it
in
can,
that
bro.
moment, she kind of did kind of thing it.
So
I want to speak up.
So you just think it's ironic that he's done all of this as his album's about to drop? You think that's?
Oh, so do you think it? Because
you
we
think
spoke about it last week.
you think
it's
it's
a drop?
all for an
I said
album,
it was a drop.
I think it's all a rollout.
So you think it's a rollout?
I think it's all a rollout, fam. Because fam, the timing of it is ridiculous. Like you've not put out any music in years, fam.
I say,
and then all of a
but
sudden,
it doesn't mean that it's not facts.
you want to speak, and then you're gonna drop an album the week after, or whatever. Like it's clearly been used to get attention to yourself. Going off what you're saying,
Yeah.
you don't mean like
It's not factual.
man. But at the same time, it's like, what have you gained from coming out and saying that?
Probably.
So you think he should have talked up?
Yeah, but you say that, yeah. But then, what's Twitter been these last couple of months? Girls coming out on situations. So what's the difference? Because what do they gain?
Because
it's exposure, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's completely different. Because
how's it completely
talking
different?
about sexual abuse and rape, bro?
Yeah, but this could be
He's
mental.
not been sexually
yeah, but
abused
this could have like mentally affected him. Did you not see how he's talking in the interview?
Yeah, you said he looked vulnerable. So
Thank you.
Man, you can't compare August Alsina with having a consensual relationship.
Yeah, but he could
fucking married woman. Remember, she's still married. Even though she's separated, she's still married.
Yeah.
So from even getting yourself in that situation in the first place, that's already sticky anyway. You get me? So,
but remember, he's sick.
That can't be compared. And I don't know.
I'm not saying I didn't say that, but so you're saying that he shouldn't have came out?
I'm saying you can do it, but your choice, innit? Like that's completely his choice what he wants to do. I'm saying it was corny him coming out and speaking on a married woman's like life at that time, innit? Like Depp and whatever, when they was clearly separated, we'll like knows, innit? Like we'll know. So it ain't like it's like a thing where they was hiding behind whatever. Like we was aware of the fucking situation, but you've come out randomly 4 years after the fact and said I was in a situation. Bearing in mind, they've not spoke on this, and they're currently together. So you've just come out on some.
Who's not spoken? Will and Jada.
Yeah.
What on the situation? On him and August situation.
Yeah. Previous, like they've obviously sorted out together between himself and whatever.
Yeah.
But you've like he's come out and just dropped. It's just messy, innit? Like.
So you now think it's a rollout?
Fam, I've always thought that.
Okay. No. Just wanted
Always
to see
thought
where
that.
it is.
Because the timing just seems way too coincidental. You get me? You get me? Fair enough. You probably went through a traumatic experience. Like I completely hear that, innit? And I'm not completely disagreeing with you lot by saying she may have preyed on me a little bit because she said that she was in a bad situation. She didn't feel good, and he seemed like an easy target. Like I do completely hear that. But from his side of things, what have you actually gained from going on an interview and speaking on this situation when she's not single, she's in a relationship, you just put man's business out on the street for no reason.
Obviously, I think that's as a man you shouldn't really be thinking, but I think if he needs to talk up, he should have talked up, to be fair, sort of. As a man, he shouldn't have really been airing it. It's messy, he shouldn't be airing his dirty.
I just don't really agree with it, you get me? In my opinion.
I don't really agree with it. What I'm saying, he can, like, it's not bad for him to talk out.
These situations happen with women all the time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, and he shouldn't, as a male, be like
feel oppressed not to do it just because you're a man.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the case, and I don't think that same situation happens with women. Like I think they're talking about two different things, honestly.
Okay.
Like, man, I'm trying to compare it to women speaking up about them being groped and fucking about men being weird. That's what I just said to me.
I'm on about.
So it's like that's
he was in a dark place.
No, I'm just saying like
she knew he was in a dark place, and how she is, she's quite manipulative. I've seen it a lot, like thinking people agreeing with it as well. Not saying I'm right, but she knew he was in a vulnerable state. She likes to heal and all that. Heal people, that's what she said. They quote her words. So if she thinks that, she's gone over to him to try to heal him. How does she know she can heal him? She's a person, like, what? Being in a relationship's gonna heal him, like.
I just don't like how there's no accountability for what he may have said to her, or like his role in this. It just it's being portrayed as he's just a victim in this whole situation, and I don't think that's the case. Like he would have it, fam. She's pegging it, so he would have wanted to have something with her. Like the way it looks now is if like.
So if you're sick, are you vulnerable? If you're sick, you class as a vulnerable person right now.
Of course,
everything's so he's vulnerable.
If she's emotional, is she classed as vulnerable?
But she said he was.
If she's emotional, is she classed as vulnerable?
Yeah, but how she classed it is that she went to go help him.
So they're both in vulnerable.
Yeah, that's funny.
They're both in vulnerable situations. She needed healing as well. I'm just saying what fucking she's saying.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
There's like no accountability being made for what he would have wanted. Remember, she's paying. He would have probably fancied her from when he was 12 years old.
But emotional
so
to
he would have actually wanted to have a consensual relationship. Like the way it looks as if he wanted more. She said, no, I'm not really on that.
Yeah, and he's come out.
And then he's come out on some like super bitter thing.
I heard that as well.
You get me? Like I said, like I do hear, man, to where like she could have preyed on him, or she could have took advantage of the fact that he was.
But you're saying just emotional. He had like family problems. He had a liver disease.
Of course.
You can think it. She was probably in a bad state with Will. That's what it just sounds like.
Yeah, basically.
And then it's a rebound.
And then she's saying she wants to feel good. He made her feel good.
You feel
and
good.
Then she kind of bounced.
But then has he said anything negative on her name, or has he just said it was a situation that I invested myself a lot? Like, remember, he's not called it any sort of negative names.
I don't think he would, because he might be classy like that.
You get me? So I don't think it's classic. You get me?
You don't want to think. You might. He had a.
You can't say it's classic. He
must love her. Yeah, he wasn't thinking.
Yes, he loved her.
Of course, he loved her. He said that's how it looks. You know when you're vulnerable, yeah.
She's large.
40 years old. She's
ridiculous.
She's ridiculous.
She's ridiculous. You know, if you're vulnerable, yeah, and you're in a vulnerable state, of course you can. And someone else is manipulative. They're gonna take over your like life sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like it happens. Man, I've seen movies like that sort of thing.
I hear tired emotion,
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, bro.
It's an interesting one.
He's in a vulnerable
The guy's
state. 25
years old. Like,
yeah.
Man, what he's going through, I think he is. He's gone through a lot.
Yeah.
He knows how to conduct himself.
Man, is like speaking like this guy's a full victim.
She's been through experience, man. Seen on Twitter. What was Thingy saying? Mal. She was from the Tupac era, like with them, man. She's overtook him. Yeah. She knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah,
don't think not.
Yeah,
she knew exactly.
She seen me, and
you can see she broke Will Smith down like on the red table.
Yeah,
door.
she broke him
out. You don't think that was real?
Huh?
Did you not think that was real?
Fam, do you think Will?
That was scripted.
This is
scripted. That was scripted.
This is what I'm trying to say. Like, man, just think Will Smith is our own darling because she's being honest.
No, I don't think
he's doing his thing. Like,
how do you know he's doing that, fam? How do you know he's doing his thing,
fam? That's
an assumption.
Fam, in what situation, are you going to come into that situation? Like what he did for that fucking 12 minutes? He's just there, like, agreeing with everything she's saying.
Yeah.
Like, do you think he's
obviously that's
doing that if he's
probably doing that to save her face?
Yeah, but he's probably over the situation because they've done whatever. And remember, he did say,
I'm gonna get you back.
And then she said, well, you've already done that. He said, yeah, true. Like, man just haven't got into the situation.
Yeah, man probably done stuff.
Of course,
but yours it's all an assumption. What we know right now, what Jada's actually done, you know what I mean? Like,
I think man not got enough information to even say exactly what's happened. I'm just making my assumptions based off how it looks, innit? You get me?
Why?
I don't think.
In my opinion.
I think. Yeah, it is a sticky one, but I don't think that because he's just talked out like that. I think she preyed on him personally.
Yeah.
I hear it, fam.
But obviously she preyed on it, and he not like that, but he enjoyed it because
of course he's gonna enjoy it
with 2 hands.
Why are you not gonna enjoy it? It's a nice situation. You're vulnerable.
Yeah,
you've never been. Okay, let's keep it real. You've never been vulnerable.
It's a come up.
You know what I mean?
It's a come up.
Yeah. And a pretty girl like that.
Yeah, big woman. He's probably, like you said, always fancied her. So come on.
Come on, man. Like, that's what I mean. You can't just take the fact that.
And like he's come from a bad situation. He's thinking, oh, I'm mashed up.
He wants to feel good.
Yeah, trust me.
So they both want to feel good. They both made each other feel good, you know.
Yeah. That's.
And then now
I'm not disagreeing now.
So what is he coming out and saying now? Like, all I'm saying is, man is saying that he was vulnerable in the first place.
He's vulnerable.
Cool, safe. He's not got anything negative to say about her or about that situation, apart from the fact that it's over.
Of course,
so like the fact that it's over,
she healed him.
So
why is he gone? Why is he gone?
So then,
say she healed him.
So then, what has man got to say about her?
Like, I don't know what technique she used to heal him.
Fam, listen.
Right, man made an album, everything.
Age, you get me? My mother's healthy, that.
He brought it back to life.
You get me, mum? So like,
very sweet as the juice, isn't it?
What does that mean?
I think it's the black of the berry. The sweet.
Yeah, same sort of thing.
But she ain't dark though.
It's like thing in it. Berries get like dark after
dark is old.
Yeah.
Oh, see. Oh, here you go.
My guy.
Yeah,
interesting one still.
Experience,
she brought him back to life.
She's got experience.
Facts.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Experience, innit? She got experience. Looked in my eyes and the second time.
Pause.
Flipping heck.
Well, it's an interesting topic. Like, I
Very
see where
is.
you're. I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, I see your point fully. Like,
But then
there'll be a lot of people who agree with you on that situation.
No, there will.
There'll be a lot of things because I've seen tweets kind of where you was getting a lot of traction. Don't mean it's right, but
Yeah, of course.
on the other
It's just-
side,
it's just
getting
different
a lot of
opinions,
traction.
right?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
hear it.
just moving on from that. Then
So
if
if a man did that, you keep that thing in. If a man did that, how would you feel towards that? If Will was in that situation
we was in a situation,
and he
before-
preyed on a 25-year-old girl, well, not preyed, they was both in a vulnerable state, and he knew that, and he did what he
You went
did.
and healed her. It's a mad term, isn't
Yeah,
it?
That's definitely
Crazy
got
term.
to be in
I
the
just
top,
went and
in
healed
the
him.
title. Yeah,
I
that's
just went
got
and
to be
healed
in
him.
Bro,
the title.
how old
Rapid.
is 25? Like, how old is 25?
What do you mean?
Still young.
Well, it depends, isn't
I
it?
think still young. If you're 40, you haven't been experienced.
Do you
for
think-
a lot of things like?
Do you think you could have any form of relationship with a 40-year-old woman and be in control of the situation? You know what I mean?
I don't know, not a
Yes,
powerful
but-
woman like that. You don't know. Like a powerful woman like that, you just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, you have to put him in check, man.
You get me? Like,
Look, wait.
What, so
Do you
you
really?
no, fam. I'm just saying, yeah.
No, I asked you a question.
When I was,
No,
I'm
I'm
asking
asking
the
you.
question.
No, yes or no? Do you think
I'm
you
asking the
could?
question. It's not a yes or no answer. You get me?
Okay.
I'm saying, at 25 years old,
Yeah.
if a, I don't think I could let anybody make me do something I don't really want to do, or that I'm not really.
I'm not saying he didn't
Yeah,
want,
that's
not
what I'm saying.
want to, I think he does.
Yeah.
But
You get
You
me?
know he
if you're
wanted
in a
to do it.
vulnerable state. No, so do you think a powerful woman,
It depends on the woman.
okay,
You get me? It depends on the woman. Some women are.
you don't think she could
Well,
get in your head?
In what way
She's
though?
been through
She
like
cannot
a thing.
dominate you. That's the word.
She's
She
sort
couldn't
of-
dominate
yeah.
I don't think I could be dominated by a woman.
you. Okay. Guy.
Oh,
Even
Said
your
that.
what childhood crush?
That might be a bit different still.
Megan Good.
Quite a bit different. Megan got out crumble. Man already seen me crumble.
Oh my days!
Man already seen me crumble. Man already seen me crumble.
my
So
days.
boy, I don't really
Listen.
like.
That's
And this
what
was
I'm saying.
funny. This guy, I don't think
I heard
anyone
that.
could ever dominate. Check the joke thing. Man are in Fairfax in LA, yeah? I ain't clock her, but just looking at shoes.
Oh,
Yeah, Ty's like,
Sorry.
oh my god, this Megan Good. I'm like, wait. So man seeing her, so I'm like, alright, cool. Get me, man playing composure was
I
mad.
remember that.
Composure was mad, innit?
Your composure
Was mad.
was-
So then I
was-
thought, alright, cool, she's over there trying on some Yeezys, so I thought, let me just go sit beside the Rapid. Went and sat down, tried on some crepes, yeah. And then obviously, I like Turkey Turn as well. So I was like, oh, you're right, like, what'd I say? I was like, that was, I was, it was bad. I know, I was just like, I was like, oh, can we get a picture with you before you go? Obviously, you visit them and just like give us a shout when you're leaving the store. So I'm just trying on some Yeezys now, and she taps man, remember?
Yeah.
So oh, I'm about to leave the store.
She
Do
was
you want a
the
picture now? I was like, yeah. But this whole time now, I'm trying on these Yeezys, yeah. I'm not getting them. I can see Ty just stood there staring at her with his hands down his trousers. I'm about to look at him. No, don't lie. I'm about to look at him. Check me. I'm like, you're Ty loud. The guy's drooling, fam. The guy's drooling.
Lost all
The guy's drooling.
Lost all composure.
So then obviously we got up. I took a picture of her. And Shez just stood there, starstruck, answered the word, quiet.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, can you take a picture of my bedroom as well? Shez like, yeah, bless. And you see Shez's picture, it's his face in the picture. Like a predator. I was like that.
No, to be fair though.
No, I've never seen
He
Ty.
lost all composure.
No, I
So why don't you talk like that?
But yeah, like we can go on from that. That's the initial like interaction.
Yeah, you were through. I ain't
When
seen
man
that
actually
before.
like speak to the obviously man like spoke to her afterwards and like you get me. Things were cool. It's like oh she just making
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
now it weren't that though, Ty. 'Cause I was,
But when I like, spoke to her and she was like telling me where to go and them things. Then
yeah, but that's because mum warmed you to the situation. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you just
that's
stood there, just staring at her from far.
Yeah, but like that's man's point though. You get me? Like man like warm up to the situation. Man like fucking talk to her. You warm up to the situation and then it's like oh you're just a woman at the end of the day. Like
If Sam wasn't there, would you have got in that
man like
situation?
listen what I'm saying. Though.
Look at it, Ty's getting offended. Ty's getting offended.
No, they're not like, man, don't listen to what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, at first, you'll be like shocked, you get me? But then when you speak to the person and he's like, oh, well, like, you're just a person now.
Yeah, but it's getting to that speaking stage.
She can't, yeah, so he was obviously at the fucking speaking stage, he was fucking beating it. So it's like,
Yeah.
You can't let a woman.
No, we're getting past the
do
point.
what-
Man is saying you said that you wouldn't get dominated by no one, but you have to get to the speaker stage to get dominated. So man said if man weren't there, would you have spoke to her?
Probably not. But then if I didn't speak to her, then she can't dominate me.
That's my point. How you
Man,
have to be able to be able to approach someone to then put yourself in a position to have a friendship relationship, innit?
What's that got to do with her dominating me? Or with a woman dominating me?
Because if you don't approach them and you don't speak to them, then you can't really have like an interaction with them, can you? Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Basically-
I don't get what you're saying. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
So, I think it's
No,
more
you're
part-
saying. Go on.
You was crumbling. So, do you think she could have not took advantage of your sort of thing? Some people know when.
At the initial moment, potentially.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
But yeah, but,
Right then.
Yeah, but like that's
But then
not
she
about.
could have kept you in that state, like, oh, it's all over me, like that. So, like, do you know how, like,
Come on, man. Yeah, but that's
you can't.
Fam, that's like, fam, you're on about the initial interaction. Once man go home and you realise, bro, that was mad. What you gonna like? That's not.
Someone might stay that way though. Like,
Okay.
Something might.
Okay, so maybe you won't, but girls take advantage over men. Like, I've heard situations
fact.
where it's thinking. So
Fact.
you're saying a girl like that couldn't take advantage over you?
I don't think so.
Okay, fair.
Like, yeah, man, like. Okay, but remember, like,
Not fair. I'm not going to pressure you.
I don't know.
That's thinking. I think
I
it's
don't-
possible.
I think
you
it's possible.
you think, oh yeah, she's thinking, she loves you and whatnot. I've had this crush on her for whatnot.
yeah,
for
trust
long.
me.
Yeah, maybe
That's what I'm saying. So, but obviously he's a celebrity, so
Yeah, he's a celebrity as
yeah,
well.
he should
But
be
no,
thinking.
but nah, to be fair, but
I think-
he's gonna still think that she's someone like.
I think she's a mother figure, and she knows exactly how to get into a man's head like that, like in that sort of vulnerable state. She got in his head.
I don't
I
know.
didn't think that was more, though.
Victim.
Huh?
Like someone into.
Yeah, he's probably on the
Oh yeah, yeah, of course he
That's
did.
fine.
He's not said anything negative about the
Oh,
situation.
no,
Of course
like I
not.
said, that's
But
his
then-
Of course
childhood
because
push
he loves
fam.
her, fam.
So then, why am I getting at her saying that she did this? Like, he's not said, yo, like, I think that she took advantage of me. I think she's done this one. He's just blessed. He just seems like he's pissed that fucking they're not really together. That's all it seems like.
Yeah, of course
I'm
he's
not
blessed.
gonna find a
He's been healed,
case where
fam.
a man's probably, it looks like a man's groomed a woman, and they've never said nothing
I hate that
negative.
word, fam. Like,
It's a bad word, that is.
Yeah,
It's a bad
grooming,
word
like,
still.
she's not
I
grooming
think
him,
she's
fam.
groomed him.
It's a bad
Fam, he's
word
a grown
still.
man, fam. I
Said
think
it last
she's groomed him.
time.
He's a big man, like.
Yo, it doesn't matter.
You get me?
It's a bad
It's fucking
word.
August, and back then he was popping like big. I used to love August Alsina back then. Like he
That
was
doesn't
popping.
matter, though.
Like,
That don't
It's
matter
a strong
still.
special
man,
girl.
Like, she ain't grooming, man. Come on, man.
Yes, and that's a
That's
nasty
what you get, man. Grooming, like, come
It's
on,
a bit of a
man.
raw word, isn't it?
Disgusting, fam.
But I know your narrative though. I do know your narrative. You get me.
She preyed on him then. I've seen that.
You
in
get
the
me.
tweet as
Well, she healed him.
No, she healed
She healed him.
She can heal me if I need healing. I don't really care,
Did
fam.
very
Pardon?
well. There's a lot of men wanting
Pardon?
healing.
Fam, if I was in that situation,
She could heal you.
she could heal, man. Like, let Jada heal me, like.
Exactly.
Get me.
You're bouncing on it straight away. Yeah, a lot of men want to heal them.
Fam, everyone's taking advantage of that. Jada Pinkett wants you, fam. Okay, cool. Take that. What's the issue? Like,
You're getting healed.
you get me? Like,
Rapid.
do your thing and move on. Like, he shouldn't be like he's like clearly did his thing, moved on. He ain't got no bad feelings, but then he seems, but like he's saying that I didn't. Come on, man. Like, he's just.
Probably a bit sour at this moment,
Yeah,
isn't
man,
it?
it's just.
Probably ruined
yeah.
her. Because she probably, you know, she's like the extent she's stirred. She probably just cut him off right.
Yeah, she probably did.
Like
I
that. You
bet-
get me?
I bet it
No,
felt
you
sour.
get me? No cool off period. The straight axe.
You watched the Joe Budden thing?
No.
I did.
No, I didn't really. I only watched
They
it.
basically just said that, yo, August was just a groupie, innit? Like, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you just get pushed out with like a groupie. Jada was like, we can't do this no more.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting cut off.
Yeah, that's peak.
Yeah,
But he's allowed
Probably
himself
back
to
in
be
a
a
marriage.
He semi-allowed himself to be that. So you
Yeah.
gotta kind of understand, like,
Yeah.
if you're the side man, like you can't act like you're some
Yeah,
main
yeah,
bitch
side man.
all of a sudden.
But
Yeah,
even
that's
in
true as well.
like any frigging situation, just because it didn't go how you wanted it to go, you can't say that I'm a bad person for that.
No, I agree with that.
I'm not saying
Right.
she's a bad person or nothing. I'm just saying that's
This-
how
like,
she
that's
is.
the narrative though. I'm not saying that she's manipulated, she's groomed him, she's done whatever.
I
No,
wouldn't say- I
It was
wouldn't
in a
say you're a
situation
bad
and it just
person.
didn't go how you wanted it to go. So
But
he's-
good people don't only
come on.
groom people, innit? Come on.
Get me.
That's a bad person.
That looks
She healed him at the same time.
Man, let her
Healing's
heal,
good.
fam. Let her heal,
Doctors
fam.
heal, innit?
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
we don't know we don't know the mechanics behind that.
I know the
Doing
mechanics.
something,
I know
either
the mechanics,
physically
fam.
or mentally.
I
she
know the
healed him.
mechanics, bro.
What do you do?
Man know, innit? Yeah. I know, innit? Like, I know what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you're in a vulnerable state, let someone heal you. Like that.
If I'm vulnerable and you make me feel better, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep it moving.
Okay. You won't talk up after. No.
I ain't got nothing to say, fam.
You healed.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
Yeah,
I can go about my
yeah.
business,
Yeah.
make my music, I'm good.
Yeah.
But yeah, forget
Put it
going
in-
on from that though,
Put
it's
it in your
like,
songs.
say that again.
Put it in your songs.
If that's what he does, isn't it? Like, man was a singer, innit? You get it? Man, right by his heartbreak. You get it? Like, right, yeah, man.
Oh,
No,
Like,
yeah,
this,
she's got away with that one still.
Yeah, she got away with that one. So
I think if I'm 40 and I'm going to a 25-year-old and the vulnerable state and I'm healing, I think
yeah,
I
so
think I'd be
yeah,
in bad perception of the public.
yeah, I agree with
I
that.
think so.
Still, it's not
That's what's
proper.
funny.
But Ty's the same. If he's healed, isn't it?
he's blessed, man. He's blessed, bro.
She'll be blessed, isn't it?
He's blessed. She's blessed. I don't know why he said it. That's the end of the thing.